Good afternoon. Crowds are being turned away from beaches across Sydney after thousands packed the shoreline on the same day we hit a new COVID peak. Daily cases are edging closer to the 1,600 mark, and there's growing concern about those not seeking medical help.
Bondi Beach, 1. Bondi Testing Clinic, 0. Packed sand, but...
All right, take a look at this. All right, so they're declaring upwards of 1,600 new cases daily in New South Wales at the moment. Now, you've got a large gathering of people on the beaches here in Sydney. If there was really 1,600 cases daily, you would not see this. Now, let me put this into context for you. Okay, now, I stated in an earlier video that I run a Discord that's got members from every state in Australia, and not one of us has come across a single person that has this supposed virus. Okay, now, take each individual that you see there on screen, and I want you to think about this. All right, so they're claiming 1,600 new cases daily. Obviously, the general public isn't one bit worried about what the media is reporting. Now, you could say on average that each person on that beach, if they've got a Facebook account, would have, around 500 friends each on that Facebook list. All right, now, obviously, these people on the beach aren't seeing with their own eyes what the media is reporting. All right, so if you think about 1,600 new cases daily or 1,000 new cases daily, it doesn't matter. All right, if you think about it in the sense that each person would have around about 500 associates on their social medias, and each one of those people that they're friends with would also have on average about 500 friends on their social media. If there really was a virus, like they claim, you wouldn't get large gatherings like this on the beach. Right now, we'll come across here and have a look at this. New South Wales records 1,599 new COVID cases, 8 deaths as state passes 8 million vaccine doses. All right, so we'll just come down here for a sec. It says, particularly sadly, none of these people vaccinated, Mr. Hazard said of the deaths, which included a person in their 30s. All had underlying health conditions. Okay, now, Mr. Hazard then goes on to say he was more worried about unvaccinated people than large crowds taking advantage of the warm weather and heading to the beach this weekend. I think that the fresh air, we know that it is the safest place to be at the present time. But I would say to people who are out and about to maintain your social distance and to just be careful. Generally, people have been really, really good. I know the media will have photos today of people out and about, but I think generally that's a very safe place to be. So he's saying the fresh air is a safe place to be. So why did they lock everyone down in their homes for a year or more? All right, this virus is nothing at all like what they're claiming it is. Hence why you see images like this, because the populations aren't worried, because they're not seeing with their own eyes what the news is reporting across their television screens.